A happy puppy production. Oh, look at you. You shouldn't be quite this cute, yet you are. Here we are in this hotel room. You're asleep. And yet, you look so cute. Now, normally, I don't have the courage to tell you this, because for somehow, in some way, I managed to develop a crush on you. How? I don't know, and I don't know when it happened. But I know about a month ago I realized it, and I know I've been kind of acting funny around you. And then you suggested a road trip. Of course, I agreed because I wanted to spend time with you and make you happy, make you laugh, and see what kind of absurd adventure we can get into. Like driving from Illinois to Washington. And of course, again, I did agree. No route planned, and we just packed up stuff, shoved it all in the car, and went. No plans. Like, I'm surprised we both remembered to grab our cell phones for this. But, hey, that's what adventure is. And yet, here we are in this hotel room. I don't know how far away from home. We're on the road for like almost 10 hours. Finally pulled into this place, this motel room, more or less. The only place that they had vacant was a one bedroom. Thankfully, this queen size, so we both fit fairly well. But, man, I just don't have the words. I still don't. Hopefully you are asleep. Or still asleep. Because this would be really embarrassing if you woke up. I mean it. But here I am, talking out loud, and you're snoring. Lovely. But I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't. Good God. I'm beginning to think this was all part of Tom's plan to get us, both of us to hook up. I mean, we did meet in that diner. But, again, he told me, I'm pretty sure he told you the same thing. Oh, I want you to meet a friend of mine. They're really cool. He made the reservations, and then he dipped, leaving us both together at a breakfast place. But, if it wasn't for him, though, I don't think we would both be having as good as time in town. Hell, you were there with me when I got my tattoo again, or rather, my next tattoo. Christ, I must be tired. Still, you were there with me when I got my tattoo. And then you told me you'd be there with me when I get my next one. I offered to pay for yours, but you said no. I can't tell if you're just being nice or if you just didn't want one. But still. I have you here, you're snoring. You'll probably start drooling soon. Going by the sound you're making. Somehow, you managed to capture my heart. I can see it. The way I kind of act so nervous around you sometimes, especially when it comes to touch. Or when we're on the couch and you just kind of put on a movie, next thing you know, you have your arm wrapped around mine, you're leaning your head on my shoulder. You just kind of snuggle up to me. Those are my favorite days. or after like a couple months ago, you're at my apartment almost every single day. I think you. I'm almost ready to ask the landlord, hey, can I let her move in? Just because you're there so much. But again, I just keep chickening out every time. I know it's not normal for me to be so quiet or not so outgoing. I remember you told me about how I surprised you one day. That I wasn't, the life of being a life of a party. When it was just us, I was quiet and more interested in just reading a book. Or how I was actually able just to be calm. I don't think you realized how much of an actual introvert I really am. How social I can be. But oh boy. And now you're putting your arms around me. You know I really do love you. More than you'll ever know. And yet, I can't bring myself to tell you. I really, really want to. And, oh, does it hurt? It hurts like no other. Every time I see you smile, every time you get a little feisty and curse, whether it be, when you're cursing at a game, or your phone, or just some tech that's just decided not to work with you today. It just makes my heart flutter, and I find myself staring. I tried to, disguise it and quickly look the other way, but I'm pretty sure you've caught me a few times. Gods, I hope you're asleep. I really do. You're laughing at me, aren't you? That wasn't just a snort, that was... For the love of the gods, you are awake. You heard all of that, didn't you? Oh, no. Yeah, I just poured out my heart. And now I feel like an idiot. I have no way of backtracking. No escape, because you're holding onto my arm. And I just really want to run away, pretend I'm not there, because I've managed to embarrass myself. And I feel embarrassed. That's alright. You mean you have had these feelings too? Well, I am dense, so of course I didn't pick up on it. But you kind of pointed it out a few times already since we've met. How long ago did you... A month ago. That's when you realized. So if I would have been more courageous and actually have asked you out properly, you would have said yes. Instead of, a, what was it, midnight? Yeah, a midnight love confession while I'm thinking you are asleep. I don't need to see you to know that you have that stupid, smug grin on your face right now, don't you? Yeah, you do. I know you. I know you well enough. You're not gonna let this down, are you? No? I thought so. Alright. I'll make room. Well, now with that got that out of the way, I guess maybe go to bed, get some sleep. Alright. Good night. Happy puppy here. I know this might come out a little bit late and it's later than intended. I just didn't have the energy to record. But this wasn't really a. This is completely improv. I didn't write out a script, which is fine. I'm just trying to learn how to be more emotional with my voice. So I figure improv would be a good way to go about it, rather than just speaking so monotone with everything. Now, I am going to try to keep doing these audio role plays and have them keep being uploaded every Friday. I am going to take a bit of a break from doing the were hybrid slash werewolf lover or werewolf boyfriend for a little while, just because there's like 7 episodes, and I want to take a break from writing that one out. So, look forward to more random ones soon enough. And if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Have yourself a lovely night. Like, share, subscribe, the whole YouTube gunk. Happy puppy. Signing off. Bye bye. Love you.